I'm Darragh Stewart and we're standing here in the fields of Ireland with our indigenous plant medicine or fungal medicine, the magic mushroom known as Psilocybe semilanceata. These mushrooms are some of the strongest psychoactive mushrooms in the world, and we're very blessed to have them here on our land as our indigenous psychoactive medicine. So Psilocybe semilanceata, the Liberty cap, grows in grassy fields, generally with sheep. The sheep poo helps nitrogenate the soil. This creates a perfect growing environment for the mycelial network. And generally this time of year, October, the temperature is dropping to about the right conditions. So what we're looking for is quite small. The mushroom fits in the palm of the hand. So generally we're looking for a cream or brown mushroom, but the Liberty cap is very distinct because it has a conical shape of the cap compared to other flat mushrooms. And it actually has a very distinctive nipple on the top, a little point. So here you can see these Liberty caps are a little bit older. They have the nipple, and you can see the caps are a little bit frayed just from being old, dehydrating out. This one over here, we can see it has the perfect nipple on top. So technically, this mushroom is illegal if I pick it, so I won't. And psilocybin is a controlled substance under the psychoactive ban 2006. So one thing that's really important for me when out foraging for mushrooms is to really respect the land, leave no trace. If you knock down a stone or a wall, put it back. If you're bringing out food, don't throw anything, even skins or any of that kind of thing. Leave the place as we found it. Also, when foraging for mushrooms, I find it's really beautiful to set an intention of what you're going to use these mushrooms for. You're already creating a connection to the mushrooms, and hopefully they will give you what you're looking for. So this is actually the mower's mushroom. You can see that the cap isn't conical in shape, and it doesn't have the distinct nipple like I showed earlier. It's a slightly different colour. This one is not illegal, so I can pick it, and we can see that it doesn't have the nipple. So the mower's mushroom, not a psychoactive mushroom, grows nearby, and might just give you a bit of an upset tummy. We hear a lot about psilocybin, but psilocybin is actually a prodrug, and it works as a neurotransmitter or a neuromodulator, kind of like a key that fits into a lock. And the lock is the serotonin system. It binds the 5-HT2A receptor complex, and then this causes a cascade of effects in the brain. And it's thought that the part of the brain that there's a reduction in blood flow based on the research is the default mode network. So this is the area in the brain where our ego is thought to sit and where we ruminate. So when this is turned off, maybe people with depressive and anxious thoughts can maybe think about themselves in a little bit of a different way, so we're not caught in those loops. And I believe that Psilocybe semilanceata and other plant medicines have the power to change the world when used in a respectful, mindful manner. And this respectful, mindful manner can be done in conjunction with trained facilitators and people to help you prepare and integrate for the experience. This little guy here hopefully will change the world, and we're very fortunate to have these growing all across Ireland at this time of the year. What a joy, how beautiful, and yeah, the sacred mushroom. God, it's all those nature documentaries I used to watch. I believe our ancestors would have gathered here for thousands of years, taking Psilocybe semilanceata mushrooms to help heal and create better bonds in their community. I believe that these sacred sites that we're surrounded with in Ireland are built on the sacred grounds where the mushrooms grew, because people knew these were energetic power places. So I think it's no coincidence that if you want to find magic mushrooms, you just have to go and look for your local sacred site. Nobody has done any educational videos on Psilocybe semilanceata. I think it's generally because of stigma around psychedelics, you know. All of the information, because of the war on drugs, created this huge stigma around, magic mushrooms, LSD, and I think now because of the science, and I think the global awakening or the raising of consciousness, people becoming more aware of their environment and the surroundings, People are, picking them more and connecting to them more and looking for healing. I think the pandemic was a huge catalyst for a lot of people's awakening and healing. People are looking for alternative ways to heal themselves, to deal with their traumas and their demons. And plant medicine is one way, meditation is one way, yoga and breath work. But plant medicine's had the stigma, and now because of the science sways public perception, as we know. This has created more of an open mentality to working with psychedelics. Psilocybin is still seen as having, in the law, no medicinal value, which is really unfortunate because we have a lot of anecdotal evidence that they do, and then also the science is showing that they really do. Lots of different cases and reading different reports, displaying the benefits that we've found that people have on our psychedelic retreats in the Netherlands with high doses of psilocybin truffles. So I work legally in the Netherlands because truffles are illegal there, but unfortunately I can't work here in my own country because psilocybin mushrooms are illegal. So my retreats and my work, I have to go abroad to do it, and Irish people fly out there to partake in the retreats, and it's really unfortunate that I can't work here in Ireland and have a retreat centre here where we work with high doses of psilocybin. Not yet, hopefully. The tide is turning. But ultimately that's the goal.